Glad to have you with us from Tampa, Raymond James Stadium, as we are set for a showdown in the Reliaquest Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Fresno State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Fresno State's offense has the ball first today. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
All right, guys, let's chat about Fresno State. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. Four-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45. So the opening drive of the game, and you spit it up. That's not the way to get things started.
Coaches are always preaching about not committing penalties and winning the turnover battle. So you're able to go on this first drive, and you're doing a couple positive things, and then turn it over, not the start this offense wanted.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game. Those who stay will be champions, so said Bo Schembechler, and those who keep it on the ground churn out first downs.
Yeah, it's because it's a way of life, right? It's that physicality. It's going to be hard in practice all week. When you're at Michigan, it's going to be grind. It's going to be physical. That's who they are. They won't compromise. If you get to stick around, here recently, a lot of success, too.
Guys, let's chat about Michigan. Really good win on the recruiting trail last week. Got a commitment from a four-star linebacker.
He's going to help him out a lot because of his speed. He simply has things you can't coach from the linebacker position. So his ability to track the ball sideline to sideline, but also get downhill, he's going to make this defense a whole lot more difficult to move the football against.
Let's take a minute to talk about Michigan. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big four-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why.
Gets away from one. He's got space. He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it under 12. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Going up top again. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give on the inside. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Wolverines are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Back to throw, it's Underwood. He's got it on the run. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. right down the boulevard. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Freeman. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Got a man, it's Freeman. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but they can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end route.
They'll move the wide receiver. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Fresno State will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. No return coming here. Fair catch is signaled for and made just shy of the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Already find a hole in that secondary. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Looking to the big tight end. It's picked off, and that's number 10. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, hey, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done, too.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The quick out. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage. I love taking advantage of the mismatch with your running back out in space. Keep doing that.
Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. They're going to run it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Offense in a bunch formation. Quick completion to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Great place to start for this offense. Dropping back, it's Warner. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running back searching for a hole. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. It was a largely forgettable first year for Sharon Moore at Michigan until he beat Ohio State and Alabama, and that's the way you put an exclamation point on a season.
So it helped generate a little bit of momentum coming into this year, but after winning a national championship 2 seasons ago, fans want to get back to that, David. I think the biggest place they got to look is the quarterback spot.
And I think obviously it revolves around the quarterback spot. Last year they rotated guys. Defense was still very, very strong. They spent a lot of money in this offseason at that spot to get it solidified. And if they get that spot right, obviously this team takes off.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. It's McCulley. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Now the play fake. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers, you're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Catch in the middle, it's McCulley. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catch in the middle, it's Simpson. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some bounce.
There he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back on the option to give. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Looking to throw, it's Underwood. It's complete. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First, and the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Back to throw time, running short in the half. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan.
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. Lets it fly. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play of the half. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
Finish. You hear teams say it all the time. That applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things. In that first half, needs some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in the rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Underwood. Fires one high and deep. Pulls it in on the right. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. And the Wolverines can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll try the run. Fights off a defender.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle, but how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. How in the world did the offense retain possession? The Wolverines line up to punt it away. A sky-high punt. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Slithers into space. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Got his man down the middle. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The offense changing the play. Dropping back, it's Warner. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Freeman. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up the football on downs. So here comes the Michigan offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch to nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, he's got some space. Defense got it. They're on the run. Touchdown, Bulldogs. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. And they scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
He'll bring it out. It's Morgan. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. They'll leave it with him. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Wolverines with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll pull it on the read. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
And the pass is incomplete. It's the final play of the third quarter. Fourth quarter is coming. That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Here's the handoff. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
But with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a...
Breaks into the open. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove. He's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Going to the run, it's Gilliam. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Warner. Here comes the heat. Caught over the middle, it's Gilliam. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the first down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense. You got the lead late in this football game. One more stop, and there's a good chance you get the W.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. The Bulldogs kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Looking for room. It's Rivers. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Arsenault. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Takes it from the gun on third down. He caught it. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
This is one of those unique situations in a game as a head coach. You're trying to feel the momentum, and what's your confidence in your quarterback? Because you've got fourth, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get one more completion and ice this thing. So do you kick the field goal, or do you go for it?
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. He splits the uprights. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
And that was an important kick here in the fourth quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going up top here late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football, and they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Wolverines want to move quickly. And they spike it and get the clock stopped.
QB slice it. No gain on the play. Brings up fourth down.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. The quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute.